skip. So yeah, start as far forward as possible. You can start here, take these 2 mexes.
Battle started.
But the general idea is 1 mex solar into bot lab. Get given wins by this guy. Make res bots. The res bots eat trees to allow you to pump out units. You take strong control over the mid. Get a radar down. It's the button. Ah, god damn it. It's the one. Generally try to control this front area. You want to bring a res bot up. Eat the reclaim. After you have good control, get a con out. Start taking mexes. These mexes on the front are very, very strong. 4.3 mexes are incredibly powerful. So you want to make sure take them as a high priority. In small numbers, well, in fairly high numbers as well, grunts actually trade very well into thugs. Go into obs. It's currently offset. Oh, okay, sure. Select bar source, control F. Where are you? There you are. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe I've broken it. Is that better? Should be better. Alright. Carry on. Yeah. Get some more build power. Start generally scaling. Try and take control of this center. Thugs are a good choice. Rocket bots can also work. After about 5-6 minutes, the Centurion's side open. It's a bit slower. I don't like it as much, but it does work. So it's effectively doing this a very similar build, probably going the 2 mechs instead of 1 mechs. But what it does mean is that you leave this side open. And it's very common, if this guy goes heavy onto grunts, he can just run around your Centurions and threaten the other players. So before the nano, I got given quite a few wins this game. Normally only get given 4. But you go into several res bots in order to power out to get energy. Then you can go into nano, build more wins, etc., etc. Res bots on this map are excellent. Basically, anywhere there's tree reclaim, res bots are really, really good. Yes. Go forward. Build dragon more. You can build LLTs, any kind of general pork. This is just a really good fallback point. It's fairly efficient against most early units. Get a forward radar. Start keep the pressure on. Don't overextend unless you see a good opportunity to actually kill someone. The most important thing to do is to not throw away all of your units. A common thing I see, especially on the early. So with you want to get the reclaim on mid, but the primary bottleneck in the early game is actually energy. You want to get that metal, but if you don't have energy, you can't spend that metal. So getting the trees first is much more important. Are all trees on straight for all reclaim? Yes, the trees are. These enemies aren't. The enemies are halved. But yeah, they're 57, 58 for all the trees, including the little tiny palmettos at the back. These ones. Yeah, you can get some forward nanos, some more forward pork. HLT is quite strong. If you're not being actively pressured, it can buy you space. Gauntlet can be strong. I generally wouldn't recommend it. It's very expensive. and very vulnerable. In this case, you're just slowly pushing. So we'll speed up a little bit. Around now, my geo should detect and have units coming forward. For around 6:30, you want to be looking to get a T2 con if you're in a good position, like I am here. If you can get a comm snipe, it's great. Don't overextend for it. If I'd pushed forward and lost the thugs, that would be very bad. So I have a problem here of there is a starlight. Pull back. Get a jammer down. Abandon the position. Wait for T2 to arrive. It's you're not almost certainly not going to be able to fight it with T2 units. What's the logic behind the HLT? It may mostly just mean it denies a bit of ground. It denies this mechs, and it means I don't have to worry about this side until T2 arrives. And I can concentrate on this. My guy on this side was a bit weak, so it was also partly just to showcase what it can do. Because I did do this one intentionally, knowing that I'd be showing it on this clinic. But yeah, it gives you takes some good ground. It closes off one side, allowing me to support the other side, basically. The starlight has arrived. I make a jammer. I'm hoping to go for a D-gun on it, cloak and D-gun. I have a energy storage, so I can cloak walk a fair distance. I get spotted by grunts, so I go for it. I do get it. Unfortunately, he has a second one coming. At this point, all you can really do is pull back and wait for T2 assistance. And yeah, that's basically all of the early game stuff. The first 9 or 10 minutes should work out something along those lines. I got another one showing safe front and geo. Time to ping the geo lab. Exactly. So I won't show the rest of that game because I got a little bit annoyed with my geo player. I wasn't quite flaming, but he was. I did want a little bit more from him.